Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Digging in, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Seattle, center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Zimmer's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Kluber, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a sinker that misses for a ball. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Popped high in the air. Kluber will put this one away, and the Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things up. First delivery to him on the way.
Lindor.
And it's fouled away. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he's back in standing. Check by Hernandez. The pitch lifted the other way to left center. Segura calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Suzuki is right there as he takes it for the second out. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Here's Yonder Alonso. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. That's lifted the other way out to left. Henniger is there, and he puts this one away. Here's Nelson Cruz now, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Nope.
And he misses again, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Three and 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good down.
Action.
Tyler Olson comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Henniger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Henniger. Seager, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He froze him on the fastball there. Mitch Henniger is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the... Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Ball 2.
Skied down the left field line. Henniger moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Suzuki going back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
High in the air out to center field. Gordon has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Hernandez is ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Cano gets to it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ichiro Suzuki. Just got a piece up the line. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Here's D. Gordon now. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Now the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Segura can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Chopped weakly to the left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And a step off. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swinging a soft liner. Segura for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for 3rd baseman. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Line toward the alley in left center. Henniger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Settling in now, Robinson Cano as we begin the top of the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now in the box, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in now.
Left fielder.
First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So digging in now, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward right center. Zimmer is there, 2 gone. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off
Leading
here.
off the fourth inning, first baseman, Yonder
First
Alonso.
delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Number 8.
Digging in now, Monty Chisenhall, and he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Vogelbach is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Naquin. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Hernandez looks in. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here now it's Mike Zunino.
Leading off for the Mariners, captain.
First delivery to him on the way.
Zunino.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lifted down the line in left.
In comes Naquin.
One down. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it, and quickly there are two away. Here's D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Now batting, Yan Gomes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 25.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased up and out of the zone. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch.
1-1.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So stepping in, Jason Kipnis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So he sets him down swinging. Jason Kipnis is retired for the first out in the bottom half. Edwin Diaz is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. Matt Belisle takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 46, Matt Belisle.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Segura.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nelson Cruz.
From the stretch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Chisenhall. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the third round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been happening.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Designated hitter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
So he got him swinging. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. They pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lonnie Chisenhall waits on deck. A 3-0. Fastball too high. Ball four. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand down. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gordon ranging back to the track. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game. Riding in once again, Tyler Naquin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. James Pazos comes. Now, and Mike Napoli will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Good late break to the slider here. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yan Gomes, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nick Vincent trots in from the bullpen. And here is he.
Number 50.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another shot now, Mike Zunino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped on the ground over to first. Throw to the plate. Here's D. Gordon now. He was retired via the ground ball. He's set, and the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. He takes it to the plate. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Gene Segura, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the digging in once again, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 0-2 home. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. is laid off, and the count runs full.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The next 3-2. And, oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Lindor is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In now the Mariners DH, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center.
On the run is Zimmer.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion now. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's 1 for 3. From the stretch. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Grounded weakly to the left. Seager comes up with it. And there's 1 away. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dan Vogelbach is next. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Davis moving in. He's there and records the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The 1-2. He's in there. A called strike 3. Here's Ichiro now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. High in the air into shallow left center. Lindor ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Rajay Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, and rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
On the ground to the right side. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off there.
Catcher, Jan Jones. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 12, Juan Nicasio.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 1-run ball game. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Grounded slowly to the left side. Going to be a tough play. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And to score from third, the tying run. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez, as as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Henniger.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 1 for 3. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So back to the top of the
center fielder.
Andrew Miller takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch.
Now pitching for the Indians.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Lindor retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Bouncer to the left side. Lindor loves it. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. There's Robbie Cano now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now,
and we'll have to leave it there. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Leading off for the Tribe.
David Phelps comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Now pitching for Seattle.
And he got him out in front. That time. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Down the first baseline. High hop, and he barehands it. It's there. He got him. Here's Rajay Davis now. His past batting line against David Phelps. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And that misses ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Down and in. Not hard to lay off that one, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1 the count now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Seager has to hurry. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Dan Vogelbach is next. Taylor Motter will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 21, Taylor Motter.
In there for strike 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A foul tip held onto behind the plate. And striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball 1, Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike. 0-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bradley Zimmer becomes out number 2 this inning. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. On to... Here now is Mike Zunino. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
2-2 the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall on the move. He's got it 1 away. Here's Ichiro now. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage here. That was a missed opportunity.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Ichiro Suzuki goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Kipnis has a play, and that ends the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Motter. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Pitch outside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, here's a grunt. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next, stepping in, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat.
Francisco Lindor.
Skied into straightaway right. Cano is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things. Off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
He's set and the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. First offering on its way. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Alonso is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little bouncer. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. In now for Cleveland, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Oh, and he misses it. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 4.
Yonder Alonso.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Encarnacion leads. Off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Leading off
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Haniger, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Haniger becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that extends the inning for Ichiro Suzuki. Here's Ichiro now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Ramirez in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Yan couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Center fielder, number 4.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Lindor is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cano over to his left, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again. Dean Gordon is plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Robbie Cano now. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. And he lays off here, but it's a ball, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Flying hard toward right center. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jason Kipnis as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
High in the air. Paxton waits on it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the second out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He's open. For one, Mike Napoli will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The head-to-head with James Paxton, not a lot of success, 0 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And Napoli's fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. He'll throw home with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third, and a base running gaff there. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Carrasco is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Way out in front. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Vogelbach. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. In now. For Cleveland. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 2 balls and a strike. Davis, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And they will slap the tag on him. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. First and second here with nobody out. Wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. He singled his last time. Ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Ready for another chance? Bradley Zimmer set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 4.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 misses off the plate. Zimmer, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fouled off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to do.
Vogelbach shading to his right, and that retires the side. Dan Vogelbach is next. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Zunino becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in, and there are 2 away now. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pulled toward right center field.
Zimmer's in pursuit.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's Mike Napoli now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Now the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame in the inning. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor moving to his right. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's Robbie Cano now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside. Two and one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Nelson
Popped him up.
Cruz.
Gomes has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
Up next for
At the plate, Rajay Davis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Segura moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Hit hard back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Ready once again.
Left fielder.
Cody Allen is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Number 32.
The 0-2 home. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next for Seattle, Dan Vogelbach. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
1-1.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 3. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heat?
In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping up now, Ichiro Suzuki. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. Neck-high fastball that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ichiro moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a high high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Popped him up. Zunino over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Our final line.
Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Grounded up the first baseline. Vogelbach over to his left, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Shot towards first. Vogelbach right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. And he reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Gene Segura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Cano waiting on the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Severino is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 6. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Segura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Henniger going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Greg Bird. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bird, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Dan Vogelbach is next. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging. Drury aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting,
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high. The 2-2 is in off the plate.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he'll hurry back to second here, as he was wise to not push it that time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Next for Seattle, Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Zunino.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that one just missed outside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Suzuki, a grizzled veteran at 44 years of age. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Too low, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Gregorius is under it, and that ends the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A base hit in his first trip. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike now to Bird. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them do it.
3-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Aaron Judge waits on deck. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. 2-2 pitch just missed.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 1 after his.
Of the Mariners' 4th inning, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play. Here's Robbie Cano now. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing called strike 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Walker is there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High pop-up. Severino with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Sanchez is there to make. Neil Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fouled off. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Late that time for a strike. And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one,
though. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he chased it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitch is going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Ichiro. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Here's D. Gordon now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Gene Segura. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that one stayed up a little high. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So 2 on with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And another foul ball. Zunino at third. Gordon on at second with 2 down. Scorched to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
All even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Vogelback has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in. Here's Nelson.
Leading off for the Mariners, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
Number 43.
The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Seager will make the turn for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Dan Vogelback. A fly out and a single for him so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first safely. Here now is Mike Zunino. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Edwin Diaz comes on to pitch from
pitching for the Mariners, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. It's 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 1-2. There's a slider taken in the dirt.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading out for the Mariners, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, taken by Walker. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's D. Gordon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Bobby Cano now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back, still going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Brendan Drury. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
I know you're standing on the mound, you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate, he has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Mitch Haniger.
can
Leading
really
off for the Mariners, left fielder, Mitch Haniger. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30.
From the stretch.
David
Down the
Robertson.
third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. No outs, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Here now is Mike Zunino. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Vogelbach gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Here's Ichiro now. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The win would be Mike Leakes if our current score holds up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Dan Altavilla answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Hit down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Jordan is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Robinson Cano. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.